Shout out to everybody worldwide. This brother Yachaan coming back in effect. Please give me, these, comment in the comment section. Give me them likes. Please hit me the likes. Today we're gonna get into, a topic of a woman that be on the internet claiming that she's exposing the industry, but was part of the industry. And her name is Jaguar Wright. She constantly is going in on Jay-Z, Beyonce, etc., etc. Just constantly. But she was part of that same industry that she's allegedly going against. She don't really bring no receipts. She don't bring no proof. There's no type of evidence. It's just basically hearsay. Putting allegations on people. Criminal stuff that could get people locked up. And she's probably one day going to get sued and for defamation and all type of things. But I want y'all to check out just small little clips that I found that's kind of disturbing to me, that I want y'all to kind of think about. So we're going to get into this one clip where she's talking about a tattoo on the back of her neck. The Baphomet. The Baphomet is basically a satanic statue or a satanic god that wicked people worship. But let's get into this.
A little spiritual.
Sure.
Off camera, you talked about your tattoo.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people about your tattoo? I find it very interesting.
My star?
Yes.
It's a cover-up.
What's on the cover? What was before
It
the
covered
cover?
up the goat's mask that sat at the top of my spine.
What is that?
It was a Baphomet. It was a Baphomet.
The Baphomet.
And for the people that don't know what that is, can you explain what that is?
It is a symbol that you are protected by the devil and that you are one of the devil's own. No different than Black China had.
And what?
That's a lie. It's not a protection of the devil. And I'm going to prove why this is not being protected by the devil. The devil don't protect you. He deceives you. He manipulates you. He lies to you. That's what the devil does. So protect you from what? God protects you. So right off the back, peep the game. Listen to what she says, not just by her running her mouth. God protects you. The devil is here to deceive you, to lie to you, to manipulate you. Everybody knows this story about God and the devil. So how she don't know that? Let's go on.
Did you get this tattoo?
Protection.
Right.
I just wanted them to leave me alone.
And by having this tattoo, you were protected at the time.
Left alone.
Left alone.
They want you to wear their symbols. People don't understand that all of these things have a much greater meaning. They want you to feel loyalty. They want you to show the rest of the world that you believe in what they believe in. They tag us. Those who refuse to be tagged get persecuted. Those who choose to go along with it and pretend like it doesn't exist.
So she went along with it because she got the tattoo. So that means that she was worshiping the devil. She was rolling with the devil. She believed in what they was telling her. Now, these people grown. I'm not saying every artist or every actor or every athlete, some of them are children. So that means that their parents are selling them out for the bag. But to you grown folks that go into that industry, you know exactly what you signing them for when you sign them contracts and what's the requirements of Hollywood. So you choosing to do that. Nobody forcing you to do anything. You can go back home to work that 9 to 5 you was doing, or go back to doing whatever the hell you was doing before you got to Hollywood. It's a choice. So you choosing to conform to what the industry wants you to do. So come on now. Stop.
Actually, what was your moment of clarity to even want to cover it up? Like, what was that moment of clarity for you to say?
My son's dead body. There is no protection.
Are there any other tattoos that we normally look at and be like, oh, that's cool, but it really has a deeper meaning?
A lot. You have to pay attention to the house they're coming from. You pay attention to the way the tags are set up. Me, it was the mask and horns, and then he added the smoke to try to make it look like it was more cartoonish or whatever, but it was what it was. You start etching these things into your skin, and it becomes a part of you. There is a spiritual aspect to all of this that people aren't recognizing. There's a reason why everyone's wearing so much red these days. There's a reason why all of these checkered themes are coming. These are all Masonic totems and emblems.
You don't want to engrave your skin, is there?
But my thing with this whole color, people wearing red. I mean, listen, you got spiritual people in this world that believe in the Lord. That wear all type of colors. It's what you manifest. It's what's inside of you. It had nothing to do with color. I'm wearing black right now. I'm not dark. I don't have a dark soul. I'm not evil. I don't want to hurt nobody. I don't want to murder nobody. It's just a color. See, if you don't believe in that nonsense, then it ain't going to affect you. Period. The Most High created all type of colors. Flowers, red, yellow, blue. You know what I mean? All type of... So, I mean, what are we talking about here? So people have become more worshipers of the creation more than the creator. And that's the problem. But let's continue. More.
Not thinking is ritualistic sacrifice.
Right.
Whether or not you're offering up your sexuality or offering up your life force. It's energy. It's transfer.
As you heard for yourself, Jaguar Wright claims she got a tattoo of Baphomet for protection, hoping they would leave her alone. She claims she got the tattoo covered up when her son passed away. She goes on to claim that in the industry they force you to get these tattoos and brand yourself. Now, you guys know I do a lot of research on the occult in order to expose it. The Baphomet symbol is one that I have fully studied because it's a very important symbol to many types of occultists. This is why I know that Jaguar isn't being honest about why she got this tattoo. Number one, Baphomet is not a symbol used by occultists for protection. That is not true at all. Baphomet isn't and was never a symbol of protection. It's a symbol of duality. The Baphomet symbol is a symbol connected to alchemy. It represents man and woman, human and beast coming together to become as God. The symbol represents the transformation of man to God by merging opposite forces. That's why Baphomet is half man, half woman, half beast, half human. On Baphomet's arms, you can see the tattoo Salve Quagga, which is an alchemic phrase that refers to the merging of opposite forces. Occultists use this symbol to show they have transcended and they believe themselves to be God. Baphomet is not a symbol of protection. Symbols of protections are symbols like the Solomon seal or the magic circle. So it just doesn't make any sense that she would say that she got the tattoo for protection. Now going off this alone, maybe she just didn't know what Baphomet meant, which I'm not so sure about because she goes on to bring up masonry and duality, which is what Baphomet truly represents. But I still wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt and think that maybe Jag doesn't know what Baphomet is. But after...
See, I ain't giving her the benefit of the doubt. I believe that she participated in a lot of the rituals and what goes on in Hollywood. Nobody's bigger than the program in Hollywood. And if you think that you're bigger, you think that you're going to go into the industry, whether if it's acting, rapping, sports, or any type of entertainment, and think that you're going to go in there and change, you out of your mind. They are in total control of that environment and what goes on in that environment. Nobody is, if you part of that, then you're part of that. It's as simple as that. So, my thing is, why she never comes out and says what she has done. She always talking about what these other entertainers have done, but what you done? What is your shame? See, that's the question. People don't want to tell on themselves. They want to portray like they exposing, but expose the stuff that you have done behind the scenes that we don't know about. Did you participate in them freak offs? Did you commit sexual acts with executives to make $1? Did you have any relationships with younger people, allegedly? Tell on yourself. Yeah. So it's always everybody else. But when it comes to coming clean of what you've done, that's not being said. And to me, that's not being honest.
What I heard her say on the Too Strong platform, it changed the way I looked at her and my thoughts about the Baphomet comments. During a Q&A Jaguar was doing on the Too Strong platform, a viewer asked her about the situation where she threw her son's ashes at people. When asked about this, Jaguar seems to get upset and goes on a revealing rant that truly shocked and surprised me. After being asked this, she goes on to talk about how the Bible is full of truth and lies, which I don't agree with. She then claims that her throwing her son's ashes was a witchcraft ritual. She also claims that she's a witch by saying she knows Beyonce is a witch because it takes one to know one. She even claimed that if people knew what she really was, they would be afraid of her.
Ask Jaguar why she recorded herself throwing her dead son's ashes on people.
Well, I guess it's time to answer that last question as well. I do not practice the same form of spirituality that everyone else does. I follow Yeshua. I serve the Almighty Living God. And I
That's cat, but we're going to keep moving on.
acknowledge all sides of God. God the Father, God the Mother, and God the Son. I don't believe in doves, and I don't believe in lambs. I believe in the source that sources this world, the energy that sources us all. And I believe in the true words that were written down on tablet. Now, a lot of people read a book that they know is the Bible, and there's a lot of truth in it, just like Kim Porter's memoir. And it's also shrouded in a bunch of lies, just like Kim Porter's memoir. I think the problem with religion is that we spend too much time trying to figure out who got it right, rather than realizing we all got it right, and it's just the different lies that they put in it that make them different. I study the old ways. I study the ways that came before Yeshua was born. The things that I practice and the things that I know go back tens of thousands of years, not just a few hundred. The truth is I've studied every religion, and it led me to the truth. And the truth is there is no religion. There's just God. And there is us. Now, there are some people that practice the things that I practice. And the beautiful thing about practicing the old ways is that it works. Whether you use it for good or whether you use it for evil. You think what I did with my son's ashes was so terrible? You want to know what I find most funny about that question? Nobody bothers to ask me what was happening before it or after it.
But why would you throw your dead son ashes on people for? What is the motive behind that? Why would you even do that? Why would you even? I mean, I just don't. For what? What's the purpose? I just don't. That part I don't understand that. Like, I don't want nobody's burnt body that was put in the oven thrown on me, let alone even touching it. Come on, man. I don't know. But let's go.
Only want to know what happened in that short minute and a half. But there was a whole day of events that happened leading up to that. And even before that camera footage was taken, there was an hour of things that happened that nobody bothered to ask about. Nobody bothered to ask about what happened after that either.
Why? Why should they know that?
What I will say is, whatever I choose
crazy
to do with my DNA, I'll do with my DNA. As per my right as a law-abiding American citizen, I have the right to practice whatever religion I choose. Do I not, gentlemen?
Yeah, you do. You got it right. You surely do.
She just said that she don't practice religion. That's what she just said. Didn't she just say that? Didn't we just hear her say that she don't practice no religion? It's just God. Didn't we just hear that? Do you hear the contradiction? Go back in this video and listen to what she just said. It's just God. It ain't no religion. Didn't she just say that? Lord have mercy. And y'all listen to her and y'all interview this woman?
I also don't have to explain my religious practices to anybody as per the Constitution and the amendments. But if you really want to know what I did with those ashes, You should probably ask me everything that happened before and happened after, because all of it was witchcraft. Because
So she just said that all of it was witchcraft. All of it was witchcraft. Let's go.
all of it was witchcraft.
Because all of it was witchcraft.
Now I'm going to stop for a second. And I'm going to pull this lovely book out. And I'm going to read in the scriptures. It says, "But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these." Now this is the work of the flesh that's against the Creator. This is against the Most High. Right? This is sins. Adultery. Fornication. Uncleanliness. Lasciviousness. Idolatry. Witchcraft. Hatred. Variance. Emulations. Wrath. Strife. Seditions. Heresies. Envyings. Murders. Drunkenness. Railings. And such like, of which I told you, as I have told you in times past, they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God. That's the scriptures. This is Paul, epistle, writing to the Galatians. Speak for itself. So, witchcraft, if you part of that, then you can't be part of the kingdom of God. So who God is she talking about? Come on, man. Peep the game.
All of it. Especially the things that happened before and the things that happened after. I'm so sick and tired. I gotta say this. I'm so sick and tired of you small-minded people. You're so small-minded. You think you're gonna come here and ask a loaded question like that and not put it in proper context? See, what I am would terrify most of you if you actually knew. Matter of fact, if any of you actually knew what I truly am, you wouldn't ask me stupid questions like that at all. See, when you open the door to certain questions, you better be sure you're ready for the answer. And if you want to know how I know Beyonce is a witch, I'll say it as simple as this. It takes one to know one.
So that's self-explanatory. It take one to know one. So she's saying she's a witch. So she's not part of the Most High. She part of the dark side. Peep the game. She telling you what it is. This is part one. I'm gonna cut it short on this one, but this is part one on her. I will be bringing another one out, But we have to stop listening to people like this, because she is contradicting her words and flipping it around and bouncing it and doing all type of things, making it seem like she's a good person. She genuinely cares about what goes on to people in the industry, but she really is, I think, a woman that was in the industry and participated in the activities, but I think that she saw that what was going on was too much for her to handle. And that's why she's out. So, but part two, I'm gonna let y'all know, I'll be dropping part two soon. Please give this video a thumbs up. Like it, subscribe, follow. Y'all tell me in the bottom comment section what y'all think. Peace, we out.